You keeping yourself and your family safe?
Yeah, man, trying.
That your community, your surrounding, everybody is inside and looking out for each other.
Yeah, man. So far, so good.
Okay, remember, if I ask you, are you your brother's keeper? What would be your answer?
More than that, man.
Yes, I am.
We could keep her.
Yes. All right. Okay, stay blessed and stay safe, okay?
Yeah, man.
Blessings, enough respect. Good. 435-2041. Let's try this other call via WhatsApp and see if it works. Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Montgelou.
And how is Montgelou this morning?
Montgelou is just a little bit rainy.
Okay, good. All right.
I was saying to you earlier on, I was speaking to somebody in Montreal in St. Patrick.
Uh-huh.
And they were saying to me that the sea is coming across the road.
Okay, in Mount Rodney.
Yes.
Yeah, well, these areas are supposed to expect that from the Water Brick project in Sates, Mount Craven, Mount Rodney, Davie, Duquesne, Mount Alexander, all these areas, we expect this kind of behavioral pattern from the hurricane. Okay?
All right.
Okay, but you're safe where you are?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and you're keeping your community as safe as possible?
I will try my best.
Try your best, okay? All right, have a good one. Have a good one, caller. All right, folks, you know the number, you know the digits, 435-2041. Let's hear what's happening. I'm seeing some pictures here. That looks as the La Calome Junction in St. David. Good morning, caller. Caller, you've got to turn the volume down. Come on. I mean, we've been saying that for so long. Turn the volume down when you are calling. I know sometimes you like to hear how you sung, but you can't at the moment because it interferes with the transmission. Okay, it interferes with the acoustics and everything like that. Yeah. It's 19 minutes after 9 o'clock. Preparedness, awareness, and adherence is the key. Adhere to the protocols that have been established as it relates to, dealing with a hurricane. Stay indoors, except you're one of the exempted ones that can be outside or have to be outside. Even if you have permission to be outside and you don't need to be outside, please stay indoors, okay? Yeah. The folks on the northern part of the island, Sates, Riversali, La Portre, all these areas, be mindful. Be extra cautious, okay? It's classic on this hurricane morning.
He said, I'm God, I'm not a man. Open up your mouth and I will fill it by my hand. First seek after me another thing.
Good morning, Nutmeg Queen. How are you doing? You're praying for us, right?
Matthew chapter 6 and 33.
Nice.
Again in Matthew 21 and verse.
Let's go to the phone line. Good morning.
Good morning, Innocent.
Yeah, welcome to the program. Where are you located?
I am located in Calivini.
Okay, and how is Calivini doing?
We had a burst of rain, heavy rain, and the beginning of some heavy wind a short while ago, but it sort of subsided. But we expect that it's going to continue. So I think we can safely say that we are beginning to see, the real impact of the hurricane here for the first time in this area here.
And that's Calivini.
Calivini, just on the outskirts of Calivini, just before Wester Hall, just overlooking where Wester Hall starts.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just, right on the outskirts here.
In your observation, how prepared are the people in your community?
I would say very much. I'm not seeing anybody moving around. People are hunkered down in the homes. Whatever preparation they would have made. I haven't seen much houses like with the ply and those sort of things on the windows. But I think people are in the homes. Nobody going out in the streets.
And people are able to identify where the shelters are in that area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think that's, we can safely say that's the case. I know a lot of people have from Marianne and those areas. They went up to I think the shelter is in Manjalo School, I think,
okay,
and not traditionally the election office, that headquarters there. That's where the shelters used to be, but I think it has now been placed in the Manjalo School, and so I think that's what is being used there. So I think by and by people are adhering to the ones. I want to take the opportunity in a sense to compliment NAGMA. We've seen a level of organization and information that we have never seen before, and I think this is very heartening. The regular updates and so that's being given. I just have one observation though. GIS is giving updates that are outdated. So, for example, we just had a beautiful update. The last one we had about 8:30, the Prime Minister and the team, and they actually told us that the hurricane has now been upgraded back up to a Category 4.
Right.
And immediately after that finished, GIS came on and gave an update that was, I think, this morning, 7 o'clock, that stated that it was downgraded to a 3. It could be a little bit confusing.
Yeah, and contradicting too.
Yes. So I don't know, if you can get a message to your colleague GIS and tell them, look, anything to repeat is the last update, and not the previous one, because it's very confusing.
What I'll do, I'll have Joseph Cado work on that. He's the coordinator for the service provided this morning, so I'll have Joseph work on that.
Yes, I think you should do that. So any repeat is the last one, the most updated, because it's contradicting. The hurricane is changing, and we need to get the updated releases, and not the old things from yesterday, and even yesterday they're giving information from yesterday.
Okay.
It's not relevant right now at this time.
Okay, we need to be more up to date.
I want to thank you as well. You're doing a good job. Let's keep it up.
Thank you very much. Have a good day and stay safe. All right. All right. Just letting you know that just under 30 minutes time we'll be joining one of our colleagues on St. Vincent to give us an update as to what's happening there. So we are with you riding out the storm. You feel like calling in and, sharing something with us. What's happening in your vicinity, please do. Good morning, caller. You need to turn your volume down. Let's entertain a WhatsApp call. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Mr. Innocent.
Welcome to the program. Where are you calling from?
From Pomrose.
Okay, and how is Pomrose this morning?
Pomrose, Egg is speaking.
Egg is how you do?
I good.
How is Chief?
Everybody good.
All you keeping safe?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, what's in the pot now?
Well, right now we have Papi cooking. I go call Skinny.
Okay, all right. Okay, but you're monitoring the storm, the hurricane. You know where your shelter is and everything like that. You're safe, right?
Yeah. A lot of people take cover already too.
Well, you should, because the hurricane is dangerous. It's a Category 4, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, so leave some in the cow skin. Make sure you have dumpling in the pot, right?
Don't worry, man. You're secure.
Right. Good. I'll see you a little later, bro.
All right, have a good day.
Enough blessings all the time, man. Eggy's in the building, yeah. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Mr. Joseph, good morning.
Greetings, welcome.
Just briefly, Mr. Joseph. First of all, I must indeed say, after all these years in Grenada and having experienced a couple serious moments of emergency, the first time I ever heard such level of communication with the people by the leadership or through the leadership, and therefore I commend those responsible for it. Mr. Joseph, I see things only for what they are. So when they do nonsense, I call them out. But when it's commendable, similarly I do, regardless of who they are, whether he be the so-called Prime Minister. But beside that, Mr. Joseph, a little curiosity I have here. The question of the hurricane that we're experiencing, it has just come through Barbados, my understanding is. You haven't heard a word on your station of what has happened in Barbados, if it is still happening, how serious, not a word, not a report from them. They, of course, have been through, I suppose, the same thing that we're preparing to go through. I think you should try to get a little follow-up on what's happening across and share it with the people of Grenada.
Well, we're actually working on that now, as I just said.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, we're actually working on that.
Thank you very much and have a nice day, will you?
You too. Be safe, okay?
No, I'm all right by the grace of God.
All right, be safe. Okay, good. Right. 26 minutes, just turned 27 after 9 o'clock. Back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Innocent,
Welcome.
you made a bold statement. But how do I know you are working on it? Anyhow, let's forget that aspect. It hurts me to know that we have passed a curfew by some proclamation by the Governor General. I am asking myself, this curfew has been passed to last for at least 7 days. And when I look at it, people to some extent in Grenada wasn't prepared for that sudden outburst of curfew. Now, I would think that the best thing that should have been done, I don't know if you'll hate me for saying that, that is just a parenthesis. No, I look at it, it's a serious thing passing a curfew for 7 days. I would have thought it better to pass it for short duration, and as you would say, duration of time. I don't know what that means, but no, I look at it, people like me, unlike you, do not have the resources to run and purchase things in the different shops to prepare for 7 days curfew. This is to some extent ridiculous. I think we have to reconsider this length of the curfew and give poor people, those who mind cows and sheep and goat, I don't know, you could tie out yours and it could remain there for 7 days. I may tie out mine, and when I go fight, those who are braver than me, I mightn't see it. Or it may die, or something of the sort. Because some of us have things far away from us.
So, hold on. Caller, exactly what is it you're trying to say? You ain't say nothing yet, no?
Yes, I know you have said that. I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say like you. I'm saying what I have to say. I'm not trying. That's why so I'm not trying. I'm saying. If you find I'm not saying what I should say. In fact, you don't have no thing over me. Maybe you could comment on what I say. But not tell me I'm trying. It's time that you...
So what is the point you're making? That's the question. What is the point?
I expect you to say a point. A point is an established fact. 2 and 2 is always 4. But I'm giving my views. So my views could either be a point or not a point. Let me educate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Con. Thank you. All right, good morning. Can you please inform the public that Thy Kingdom Come Deliverance Sanctuary or Life Transformation Center in Manjaloo, Marion, is now an emergency shelter? It was activated as a shelter last night. Thank you. It is commonly known as Pastor Happy's Church. Oh, that's good. That's good. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program. How are you doing?
I'm good.
And where are you calling from?
Montmorris.
Okay, how's Montmorris doing?
Well, we're getting a little rain, but nothing much as yet.
Okay, and how prepared are your people?
They're very prepared. Everybody's inside. The houses are locked down.
Okay. Are you afraid? You sound like a young one. Are you afraid or are you prepared?
I'm not very scared, but we're prepared.
Okay.
Yes.
And you're staying inside? You're encouraging mommy and daddy and the brothers and sisters to stay inside, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, you be safe, and cherish the experience. Pray that, all goes well. And later on, you can write a nice story on it, on the passage of burial.
Yes, well, I wanted to call because I wanted to know why the people of Grenada is calling and trying to make the government look bad when the hurricane isn't here yet, so they should be thanking God that it is not.
Okay. All right. Good. Who gave you this nice point?
Me, I take it for myself.
You figure it out for yourself?
Yes,
Okay.
because I don't like how they come in on the air and talking like that.
Right. They should lead by example and talk sense.
Yes.
Right. Have a good one. You be safe, okay?
Yes.
All right. Okay. 28 minutes on to 10. Back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Hey, Innocent.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thanks. I'm just calling quickly to say I'm surprised they didn't tell the gentleman that the curfew actually ends tomorrow morning. The curfew ends Tuesday morning.
Well, yeah, but he didn't give him much of a time.
Yeah, the curfew ends tomorrow.
And if the need arises to extend it, it will be extended.
Yeah, and the state of emergency goes for 1 week. So it should really have been corrected.
Yeah.
All right, all the best.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, caller. No, but he didn't give me the permission to, didn't give me the time to do that, man. He was just going on. Nice. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Make sure they keep themselves and their families safe. But clearly, you chose to work this morning, and I wanted to tell you how much I appreciate the fact that you make things a little more normalized for us by being there, being present, and keeping us informed, and the sacrifice you have made to be away from your family, to be on the television and on the radio to inform us. We truly appreciate your time and your sacrifice, and you're doing a wonderful job. So is the Prime Minister and the weather people of keeping us informed, and I just wanted to say thank you so much.
Well, thanks for telling us. Thanks, but you can bet your bottom dollar that GBN will always be there as long as it's humanly possible. We will be there to keep you abreast with what's happening. So thanks for the commendation, and you be safe. Where are you calling from, though?
I am calling from Manjulu.
Okay, you be safe. You know your shelters if you need to go to one, or just pray that the community remains safe. All right.
Thanks, and I hope that they're feeding you and keeping you warm with coffee and teas and things to eat while you're there at GBN.
Joseph Cado is eating all and drinking all. I'm not getting any.
Okay.
Have a good one. Thanks for calling, though. 24 minutes on to the 10 o'clock hour. Momentarily, we will be joining the GIS for the latest update. Stay tuned. The GBN with you anywhere, under any circumstance. 24 minutes on to 10 o'clock. We'll be joining the GIS for an update momentarily. Stay tuned with us. Aggies on the guys, good morning. Be safe, right? Peck and Cruz and everybody be safe. Apretut. And in a short while, we will be joined by Tyson Henry, the GIS chief from Barbados, who will be giving us an update as to what transpired there. So while we await the update from the GIS, we can accommodate a few calls. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm just calling to say that I'm sort of returning home alone, and it's my first experience of a hurricane. It was quite scary, and I know the worst is still to come.
And where are you located?
I'm calling from Mondelez.
Okay.
I'm good here because I'm between a mountain and the neighborhood is beautiful and the people are lovely. But I'm just calling to say at least, like my relatives called me from London, and I was able to tell them how proud I was of our government and our emergency workers administration. I think it was so excellent in listening to all the brief and updates and telling us what's happening, where to go, what to do, and the training of the the local agents. I think we, for a small island, I think we've done excellent, and I know the worst is yet to come, and I pray for Carrick and P.T. Martinique and for all of us that we work together and help our country, because we are small, but we are very beautiful, and a lot of people love us abroad, so nobody wants to see our island destroyed. And I just want to say thank you for you and all the team of the news people, the people out there, the police force, the government, our amazingly young, intelligent Prime Minister, and the young team that's working for this hurricane and everybody. It's really great, and we are safely trusted in our God to see us through. That's all I want to say.
We're in this together, and we'll be there for you as much as you are for us, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day, you and your family.
God bless. Again. 20 minutes on to 10 o'clock. Morning. I wish to thank Innocent for his sacrifice this morning and how his journey with us in this time. For some, he is the only company that they have during this trying time. Joseph did an excellent job. Except it's a team thing, yeah? That's what we are. We're just a great team together.
I worship.
Yeah. We await to join the GIS for the latest update. As soon as it becomes available, we will be joining them.
I worship you. I worship you.
Someone says, I think the state of emergency is too long, and if it's 7 days, we should be able to go out for at least a few hours. I wish someone from St. Patrick would give us a call. Danley Alexis, give me a call. Let me know what's happening up there. Robert White. Isaac Phillip inside of Mount Craven. The folks inside of Derby, someone call me and give me a report. What's happening inside there? Nonetheless, I will entertain and accommodate your call no matter where you are, just to know what's happening, as we try to provide an entire coverage of what's happening through this time. You know the digits, you know the numbers, 435-2041. Lovey, be safe, okay? Back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
You are doing a wonderful job.
Where are you located?
I am located in West Hall Point.
And what's it like there?
Well, West Hall Point, what we have is some showers we get in, not a heavy wind, and so forth.
But you're not venturing outside, right?
No. Everybody in West Hall Point is, we back down and we are inside. There's no traffic going backward and forward, although we live in the inlet. But so far, no traffic going up and down, and we are battled down and waiting. All we have is a lot of heavy showers. And I am the one that suggests if we close in the country down for 5-7 days, at least we should be allowed to go out for a few hours during the day, because some people have to get medication.
Okay.
Some people have their animals that they have to see about. Don't lock us down for 7 days.
Okay.
Some people might have to go and get some milk for the children.
Okay.
And so I think the 7 days lockdown is too extravagant.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thanks for your concern.
And you're doing a good job, and thank you for informing us.
Okay.
At least I have some information to get, and I know it's homegrown.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Be safe, okay? Bye-bye. Back to the telephone line. Good morning. Welcome.
Pleasant good morning to you.
Welcome to the program. How are you?
Not as well as you are.
Where are you located?
I'm in Happy Hill.
Okay, so okay.
Now, I am a bit confused in the sense that at one time I'm hearing curfew is for 7 days, another for 2 days. Which is it?
The curfew is for 2 days. It ends at 6:59 p.m. on Tuesday. Right. The state of emergency, however, is for 7 days.
No, let me get the difference between the curfew and state of emergency.
The curfew is that situation where you are not permitted to be outside except you are exempted and by way of a pass that is being issued by the Commissioner of Police or the other relevant authorities. The state of emergency is one in which where people are not permitted to go to work and so forth because of the emergency situation that we are in. Okay?
So on Wednesday morning, I can go up to town, such as that, or the supermarket.
Well, that should be the case, except due to circumstances that lead them to extend the curfew. But as for now, the curfew is up to 6:59 p.m. on Tuesday. If at that time the relevant authorities deem it necessary to extend the curfew, then they will so announce.
You see, this is the thing that is having people confused, and I like myself, and I think that when you are doing your best, but then somebody in authority, if you understand what I mean by that, probably either the Prime Minister or some other body who is in a position to make announcements with regards to the curfew, and because...
Well, the Prime Minister will tell you the same thing that I've just said. The curfew is up to 6:59 p.m. on Tuesday. The state of emergency is up to the 7th of July.
Yes, Yes, I'm understanding you, but again, there is a bit of confusion. I understand, yes, I know that the Prime Minister would tell me the same thing, but the thing about it at the moment, not only myself, but there's confusion among other people. I heard a caller talking and another one saying you should say this and say that. The fact about it is that I think that there should be some clear-cut thing between curfew and emergency.
Well, there is. The curfew, there is a clear cut. The curfew is up to Tuesday evening. The state of emergency is up to the 7th. Okay?
All right. I'm not here to carry on a long talk. Thank
Please,
you very much.
Thank you, Carl. 13 minutes on to 9 o'clock. Yeah. Thanks. It's 13 on to 10. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, sir. How are you today?
I am good. How are you? You're safe, right?
Yes, for now.
What's the weather like at your neck of the woods?
My neck of the woods, the weather is it's kind of confusing, but we have wind, a little wind and rain. All the trees are swaying. But we are pretty calm. For what I said, quiet for now. We're safe. But my most experience from this, whatever going on, was last night.
Okay.
So about 3 o'clock, when the memories of Ivan came back to me direct, because everyone went through certain things differently.
Okay.
And then my thing is when Ivan came, I had to, when the rain raised, I tried to go below a bed. And when I trying to go below the bed, I realized that only my body could go in past, but my head cannot pass. So I was lying on my back and my head up, and then the wind came, make 3 attempts to take the roof. And the 4th time he take the roof and it bust, boom, and it gone. And then my granny was in another room and I hear she scream out. When I get there and I look, I see her behind 2 doors. She was behind 2 doors. And then I said, no, the roof is gone, so we have a place at the bottom downstairs of the house we can get there. But when I look at the right side, I see we cannot pass there because there's so much debris and things. And then I tell her, well, look, the wind is easy enough, let us move. She said she's not going anyway. And when I saw the condition, I had to just grab her by one arm, twist her on my back, and move with her and go down. And I tell you, that was a serious thing. And the tears came to my eyes and everything, and I just said, well, that's it. And then I get up this morning and I look out and I said, Lord, God is good. Look at how nice outside is looking this morning comparing to Ivan.
Okay. But right now, right at this very moment as you're speaking to me, are you able to see outside?
Yeah, right now I'm in my veranda watching what is going on.
Okay.
But since yesterday, I take a rope and I tie it onto the top house and onto my veranda, the bottom house, because downstairs they know. I said, if the wind raises, and we have to move, we can hold this rope in case the wind is strong to get to that another house.
Okay.
So that is one of my preparation. But I think comparing to everything, Ivan is this is very smooth. But what I'm looking at, how its wind can come, like a sudden with this storm look as a plan to surprise people. A sudden destruction could come.
Yeah, hence the reason why we ought to be fully prepared. Yeah.
Yeah. No. This is what we don't try to use that. When an enemy is coming, never tell him that you're fully prepared. You're going to try to turn and come stronger. You will looking out. Don't do this is a word we don't use at that time.
All right.
And you know that the master, he say he walk in
mysterious
ways.
Okay.
Don't say that. We're not prepared.
Okay.
The army where you tell him a bad man, you prepare for him, he come in, you prepare. Well, you don't know what he's doing.
Okay.
He willing and come for you. Thank you very much.
You be safe and we'll be in touch, okay? Be safe.
Yeah, good. Right.
All right, let's entertain a caller via the WhatsApp. Good morning, caller.
Thank you for answering me. Thank you.
Welcome to the program.
I hope that what I'm about to say will help. There is a difference between a state of emergency and a curfew. You know, a country has a government which has laws and so that have to be followed, and people's right to be respected due to the in keeping with the Constitution and so on. What a state of emergency does, it gives the government special power to act in a way that it will normally not act. And so the government then now has the power to institute certain things that otherwise will not be permitted by law because it will have violated people's right. And so one of them is the curfew. There's a specific thing saying when you're allowed to be outside and so on. So, but you could have a state of emergency and still not have a curfew.
Definitely.
Right. So think of being a parent, and that's my child, and this is my child. But if there's a certain situation now where I may not be able to attend to the child because I'm undergoing surgery, and then so I will give a relative or a friend or somebody the permission to act, to make decisions and so on. So that's all that's saying. The state of emergency is the environment, sort of, for lack of a better word, that gives the government that power that may contradict the certain things which are otherwise permitted. But the curfew is a specific thing that's instituted.
Okay, thank you very much.
You could actually have a state of emergency
and not execute a curfew.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, caller. Have a good one. Good. Thanks. All right, good. Mr. Joseph, good morning. From my understanding, the state of emergency was declared in order to impose the curfew. The curfew is part of the, how should I put it? Let me see how best I can explain this again. The state of emergency, as the previous caller just stated, it gives the government the right to implement certain measures that are not normal day-to-day measures that are taken. And one of them could be the enactment of a curfew. All right, as the caller said rightfully, you could have a state of emergency and not have curfew. But curfew is one of the measures that can take place within the state of emergency.
Has he been walking with you? And oh, how you talk with me. Oh, how.
Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Hey, morning, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, my main paddock there, the wind blowing my main paddock right now.
Where are you?
Paddock, the wind blowing there right now. The wind blowing there. The wind,
well,
he didn't come to Orleans, but he's coming right now.
From all indications, winds are blowing all over Grenada at this time.
No, but he heavy around my area right now. You know, it wasn't blowing all Orleans, I tell you.
Okay.
But he heavy right now. The wind coming right now. The wind blowing. You can see the trains are moving now.
All right. And are you prepared?
Yeah, I mean, I did batting seat. I just told you.
Okay. All right. Okay, and in your observation, the people in your community, are they, adhering to the rules and regulations that were laid down by staying inside and, going to the shelters if they need to? All right, we lost that caller. All right, good. Someone says, looks like a little shift to the west. They are saying now the tongue of Sates may get some heavy wind. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning. Caller, you can't do that. I would not accommodate that on this morning. Ensure that your noise background is low. All right, don't deaf me this morning. Please, I beg. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. I want to educate people. I don't want to say what others think, what other people say. And I'm glad that I raised this discussion. Now you are having a discussion. So people concept of the word curfew and state of emergency has been risen. So that's a good thing. I hope you continue to do what you do so that other people would get information through my form of questioning or making my statement. Thank you very much.
Thank you, caller. Thank you. Teacher Rufin, good morning. Hope you're safe, all right? 435-2041. That's the same number. You can access us via the WhatsApp platform, okay?
And oh, how he talks. Oh, how you.
All right, then, for clarification, the curfew ends at 6:59 p.m. on Tuesday.
Oh, how you tell me that I belong to you. That
Our memories are short. We spent all of the pandemic and for a long period after under a state of emergency, but the curfew hours, etc., varied.
Ladies and gentlemen,
give us a call if you so feel like. We are waiting to be joined by someone from St. Vincent and also the GIS gentleman from Barbados. So we look forward to those conversations. Miss Valerie Ferry and the family out there, good morning to you. Be safe. Stay safe, all right?
his son, give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because he's given.
I still wish someone from Davie or Duquesne or Mount Craven can give us a call. At 2 minutes on to 10 o'clock on this hurricane morning here in Grenada, as we at the GBN try to keep you abreast. Debbie Warwood watching all the way from Trinidad. Good morning. Keep praying for us. Tanika Hannah Dominic. Good morning. Alyssa British is saying love and prayers from the UK, London to be precise.
Welcome back to our live broadcast. This is Tracking Hurricane Beryl. We thank you for remaining with us and tuning in to all our live updates. Right now, we have a lineup of interviews from different stakeholders at the National Emergency Advisory Council. And we're going to be speaking with one of the members very soon. But I would just like to recap a recent update that we provided from the National Disaster Coordinator, Dr. Terence Walters. An emergency evacuation order has been issued for residents of Wynwood, Limleh, and Dover on the sister isle of Carriacou. All residents in that area, in those areas actually, have been instructed to move to higher ground. This is due to the effects of a very dangerous storm surge in that coastal area. Reports from the sister isle also indicate that there is no electricity in most areas in Carriacou and Petite Martinique. There have also been reports of falling trees. If anyone requires assistance to evacuate their homes, please contact Ms. Date on telephone number 423-0791. So we are encouraging all residents in the areas of Limleh, Wynwood, and Dover to evacuate immediately. The storm surge in that area is very dangerous, and we would like to minimize as much loss as is possible. If you need assistance to move, because we know sometimes we have people that are immobile or so, you can contact Ms. Date on telephone number 423-0791. We hope that those listening, if you have friends or family in those areas, you can contact them and let them know that an evacuation order has been issued and that they should move to higher ground as soon as is possible. I want to thank you very much, Mr. Danrang Ramkalawan. He is the Senior Environmental Officer at the Ministry of Health, and he will be talking to us a bit about his role on the NEAC, which is the National Emergency Advisory Council. Welcome, Mr. Ram. I know you very much as Mr. Ram. Thank you for being here with us, and you have been with us for the last couple of hours, weathering the storm, so to speak. I want you to just share with our viewers what is your role on the NEAC so that they understand what's happening.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to the viewers. As my colleague indicated, my name is Danrahadram Kelawan. I'm a Senior Environmental Health Officer with the Ministry of Health, and I am representing the Ministry of Health at the NEAC here today. Now, our role at the NEAC basically is to coordinate health response before, during, and post, disaster or emergency. And basically our mandate basically is to ensure that, the needs of our people are being met medically, all right, and from other public health standpoint. Now, at the Ministry of Health, we have activated our Health Disaster Committee. All heads of department are on board. We have a WhatsApp chat where we communicate and we make decisions and so forth. And our communities, or each parish, the health disaster team has been activated, and we are ready to respond to this event. All right. In addition to that, our hospitals are ready. Our, community health services are also ready. Environmental health pharmacy, everyone at the ministry is on board and ready to respond to ensure that our citizens' needs are being met in this, event.
I understand that. I should ask probably, first of all, have all our health professionals, those who are on vacation or so, been put on alert to respond in case there is a need?
I would say yes, because this is part of our protocol. It's part of our health disaster plan, which has been activated. Once that is activated, our health disaster committee is activated, and that is one of the procedures that have to be, targeted to ensure that if any of our health professionals are down or cannot respond, that we have that additional hand on board to ensure that we meet the the needs of our people.
Yesterday, while our GIS team was moving around, we stopped at the ministerial complex and we saw that we had some officials from the ministry preparing what you call those grab bags or something like that.
Yes.
And they were distributing it to their staff and so, which would mean that every health professional within the ministry or so, wherever they are in their communities, have tools on them that they can assist persons in need. I guess as much explain to us how the grab bag works.
The grab bag, I know yesterday was for a particular department. Before that, once a committee is activated, the relative staff under, for example, environmental health, for example, community health services, which are the nurses, the public health nurses, hospital services, the managers and so forth would inform their staff what needs to be done, because there is a disaster kit that each staff is supposed to ensure that they have in place and ready to respond.
Okay. Have you received any updates, though, from our community health stations or the hospital or so? Any issues in those areas, or it's been good so far?
So far, it's good. Just minor issues. We had one gentleman in Lafayette who, went into a shelter and fell in the bathroom and, had some lacerations. And he was transported to Princess Alice, where he was sutured and so forth. He's in stable condition. I just had an update from Carriacou. We had one person with diabetes who needed medication, and one person with a stroke. And those two persons has been referred to the Princess Royal Hospital, and they are. I do not have information on them currently, but they are being looked after basically. Now, these are conditions that you would normally expect people to move into the shelters with. And prior to that, the disaster kit, we have been doing this for years, since Ivan, Emily, and over the years. I know NADMA has been doing a great job. Health has been, telling, doing our public education, our PR at the clinics and so forth to these individuals. In case we are faced with a pending emergency, you need to ensure that you have, medication for at least 3 to 5 days. All right? And these are things that people must, adhere to. Post-event now, post-emergency, the ministry would respond in a certain way in which we would advise the public, where they can access health services. If any of our health facilities are damaged, then we'll be reassigned communities to, a particular health service, which is closer to them or not. All right, so persons can, get the necessary health care that they require. In addition to that, there is environmental health services. We very immediately after an emergency, post-disaster, we prioritize food safety, water quality, vector control, general sanitation. We look at, let's say, dead animals, and so forth within the community, right? Solid waste, collection and disposal and so forth. So these are some of the key things we normally look for to ensure that, our environment remains in a stable condition and do not pose a threat to human health otherwise. And then there is pharmacy. Pharmacy, they normally respond to ensure that, persons have the necessary medication and so forth. Within our health disaster plan, before the beginning of June, we normally procure emergency medical supplies, especially for events like these. So in case there is a surge or there is a surge for our